Hi everyone, we're back. We just had a little snack and we're back talking about
We had a bar.
They had a bar.
We had a bar.
And now they're nice and full, so that's good. So I'm gonna do a read
Bars
aloud.
do make you really filling.
Bars can be very filling. So this is called Our First Pony. Now I got this when I was 6, and my mom
And we
wrote.
were 6.
I always like my mom always wrote in my
And
book.
we are 6.
It said, given to Noelle Erickson on her 6th birthday. And it wrote my birthday on there.
We are 6. We are 6.
You are 6, so that's so cool, right? So we're going to be thinking while we read today. So some of the things you do while you think are some of the comprehension things we've learned. Like make connections, right? Oh my, this reminds me of, there's twin boys in this book. Oh, wait a minute, I'm a twin. So you make a connection. Or maybe, I really like that character. He seems like a nice kid. So you're thinking while you read. Or, I wonder what's going to happen next, I think. Or, I wonder why they don't hang out, why the two brothers in the story don't hang out more. So you ask questions, you make connections.
It's Lily.
You make inferences.
Our first pony is very interesting.
Right. Okay, so James, back up for a second, and I'm going to start reading Our First Pony.
I want to see the picture.
Right. So I think you need to sit back in your seat. And so I'm going to start reading. Now, this is about twin boys who get a pony, which is super exciting.
I looked at the pages. It doesn't really, the pictures don't really go match with the book.
Really?
No.
Interesting. The pictures don't match the words. Interesting. Well, maybe they do. We'll see. Okay. No one ever said that Joseph and Justin were alike as 2 peas in a pod. So sometimes they call people who are really close, we're 2 peas in a pod, because they're a pod is where
Bobby
peas
and
grow.
Bobby and me aren't really like.
You guys are 2 peas in a pod. You
No,
guys
like,
do.
Bobby does Lego sound
Oh,
like too.
you mean you're very different, but you're still 2 peas in a
Me
pod.
and James love to walk on couches.
Look at them already making connections to this book.
Me and James love to walk on couches. And
Okay.
I love to play.
Here we go.
play
Let's just
donkey.
let's try and get through the first page and show our
We
thinking.
like to play kick. We like to
Okay.
kick balls into baskets.
So it's important while we're making connections that we don't all of a sudden just start thinking of something completely different. We want to keep thinking about the text. So that's a good example of that.
Okay.
Here we go. So here we go. Joseph and Justin were alike as 2 peas in a pod, even though they were twins. Joseph had hair the color of ripe wheat. Justin's was shiny dark. So they're saying the differences
Is
right
that
now.
shiny dark?
Yeah, that's shiny dark, and his was more like golden wheat. Okay, good description in this book. Interesting. But more distinct. They lived in opposite
big no.
worlds. So
Big no.
Yeah, that's a big no. So they said they lived in opposite worlds. What do you think the author meant by that? They lived in opposite worlds.
They didn't live in one China, one Italy.
Oh, that's so interesting. So if you're thinking of it literally, like just what's in the text, but if they live in different worlds, what the author's saying is they are different. One of them really loved being outside, and one of them enjoyed inside activities. Okay, so they lived in different worlds is the way they described it. Okay, so here we go.
Not in China, Italy.
Not in different countries. Okay, so. But more distinct, they lived in opposite worlds. Joseph loved land and sky and grass and animals, the twin goats, Abraham and Isaac, and the 3 dogs, Trimmer, Andy, and Long John, and the small creatures scrambling in the hayloft, especially Pauline.
He doesn't like those.
Well, we'll see. And his face shows he doesn't. And a talkative cat who furnished all the kittens. Justin was fond of them too, but his hobbies were reading and music. He played the piccolo in the school band. Different as the 2 boys seemed, yet they were they were completely in tune. On this early Saturday morning in the beginning of April, Justin was practicing his music when Joseph burst into their bedroom and tossed the classified section of the Morning Bugle on the music stand atop the sheet music. Justin brushed the newspaper to the floor. He was slightly peeved.
What is peeved?
do you think peeved? So he threw the newspaper onto his music that he was playing, and he brushed it off, slightly peeved. What do you think peeved means based on the words that he used?
I don't know.
He brushed it off, slightly peeved. Peeved means kind of annoyed and angry. Okay? He blew an ear-piercing blast on in his piccolo and laid the instrument on the music stand. Can't you see I'm busy? Well, I'm busier. Doing what? So are they getting along right now?
No.
How do we know that?
They're not doing the thing. They're
Well,
not two peas in a pod.
They're not acting like two peas in a pod right now, right? One of them's getting annoyed because he was doing something and he's busy and his brothers came bombing in. Now, you know they're annoyed. The author didn't say like he was annoyed at him, right? You used your thinking to know based on the words that you read that he was annoyed. Okay, so that's some reading while thinking while reading. You guys say goodbye.